And tell them what they won this week, man! The 8-Bits Podcast, episode 20, recorded the 7th of June 2014. Sponsored by The Lash, who says, boom chicka, boom boom. Hello and welcome to the 8-Bits Podcast. Everybody is so loud. It's horrifying, isn't it? Let's turn ourselves down a little bit. How's everybody doing? I'm Maz. I'm here with Brad, Lass, and Bruce.
Hey.
Excellent. That's good.
I would like to start off by saying, fuck you, Flash.
Oh, goodness, why?
He's surprised that we actually started.
Oh, is that because we're on the Dead Workers Party network now? Streaming all over there, internets. And we didn't do a 4-hour pre-show of dancing and playing the lute. That's what they do, for everyone who has no idea. So hello, if you are a Dead Workers supporter and you're wondering who the fuck we are, we're these guys. So basically, we're the Dead Workers of Australia. All the beards. I'm probably the...
It's better than your previous efforts ever.
You put some work in.
Got some stubborn. We've hacked into their channel, stolen it while they're on the road.
Yeah, while they're on the road, it's... yeah, that's exactly what's happening. We do a little thing. We talk about all kinds of video game news and hypes, and we try to do our best to review games as well, in our own kind of way. So that's kind of what we do. So I hope you like it. Stick around, because it's a thing.
Oh.
It's time. It's time for your video game news. Isn't that exciting?
You always cut off the donkey, man.
I always do, don't I? I totally forgot to. We have a website. It's 8bitspodcast.com, and you can also join in the conversation. We have a section at the end called the People's Sandbag, where we talk to you guys. It's facebook.com/8bitspodcast, so you can do that. Sorry to the chat room, Nate. The shaft isn't going to be on. It's going to be this. So I did a little bit of a sneaky internets thing.
They let you on your show and then you hijack the whole lot.
That's right. And you can always pretend that Bruce is Brent. His beard's getting there. That'll do it. Don't Starve, the video game. Mm-hmm. It's getting an update for free. Multiplayer add-on is coming. I'm surprised they didn't have it a long time ago, but that's a thing. The funny thing is, it's free for current owners, this update, but for new people coming, it raises the price of Don't Starve from $5 to $20.
That's outrageous.
How crazy is that?
That is bullshit.
300% more
That's inflation
expensive.
for you, I guess.
That's massive inflation. So
Some kind of currency conversion there. Global financial crisis has affected the price of gaming.
That's the cost of making a naturally multiplayer game multiplayer, apparently. So there you go.
Wow.
Oh, goodness.
Interesting.
You've got no news, do you, Bruce? Brad?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just hyped for E3.
Wicked. Alright, I'll keep going. Pokemon, Ruby and Sapphire. We haven't cast in a little while, so some of this is going to be a little bit dated. And Bruce will probably touch on this a bit later, but Pokemon, Ruby and Sapphire getting its remakes finally, making all the Hoenn fans really excited. I've got some more news here. It's been considered the most underrated generation of the series, and is when we first got double battles, hideouts, Pokemon's nature, and of course, I heard you like Mudkips. That meme, that popular meme from... Remember that?
No.
No? Alright.
Son of a bitch.
November we'll get these worldwide, and also Delta Emerald has been rumoured because a patent registered in Japan pretty much confirms its existence. So there you go. That's fun. Mario Kart TV on the smartphone has been a thing. You can view all kinds of things, but if you're logged into it as your Nintendo Network ID, you can see online rankings and videos that your friends have shared. We're probably going to get more info about this smartphone app at E3, I imagine. Fucking Mario Kart, by the way, doing great guns. Sold 1.2 million units worldwide currently, and Wii U sales in the UK are up a frightening 666%.
Wow.
Wii U's are selling
Spending all their money on Wii U's.
very good, but satanic numbers there coming out of the UK, so that's fun. I might leave this bit of news until we do our little E3 hype because it's relevant. There's an update for the Wii U. Oh, by the way, usually Brad has heaps of news, but today there is no news because everyone's
we're all
keeping
waiting
everything
for
secret for E3 in 2 days. So I do the Nintendo news, so it's pretty Nintendo heavy this morning. Don't worry about it; it's fine. The quick start feature on the Wii U has been released, and it's awesome. It was like 2 days ago. It's basically, I spoke about it a long time ago when they announced it, but you push the home button and you get a quick start menu, so the boot up's a lot faster. It's very good.
Their update didn't include any new games, though, did it?
Oh no!
How about suck my dick? Also, they've announced this fancy little feature for all you Smash Brothers fucking excited people. It's the GameCube controller adapter. So you can plug in your old GameCube controls and play the Smash Bros with that. And obviously it'll be a thing for other games too. So if you like that controller, which I do.
I'm surprised they didn't go with a whole new suite of their own controllers.
Is the Wii U compatible with GameCube games?
eShop.
Yeah.
No. The answer.
No.
The short answer is no.
The answer is no.
Yeah. And E3 predictions we'll go to later. That's our news. Is that all of our news? We're on the Dead Workers Party Network now. That's pretty big news.
Well, I haven't heard any more people running away from Naughty Dog, so I guess not.
All right then. Well, let's get straight into what we've been playing. Save state. I'll let someone else talk for a bit because I feel a little bit tired. I forgot to have a coffee. I've just been drinking apple juice.
Well, all right, I'll go. So I've been playing heaps of stuff. I've played and completed Infamous Second Son.
Oh.
Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. Wolfenstein, The New Order.
You've been busy.
And picked up Watch Dogs this week.
Finally.
It's finally out.
Finally.
And
I've had a quick look at that as well.
Yeah, it's okay. It has the potential to be a lot of fun, but I need to spend some more time with it.
Is it GTA meets Heavy Rain meets Last of Us?
No. It is very.
You heard it
it
here
is very
first.
GTA.
You heard it here first. It's none of the above. I had to play with it. I think it looks.
What are you talking about? You had to play with what?
Watch Dogs
Oh, okay.
on the PS4. It looks good.
It
Certainly,
does.
certainly looks good. I didn't think it looked heaps better than GTA 5.
It doesn't.
So I don't know. I still don't know what the point of a PlayStation 4 is.
I do. I found that out the other day.
You can.
We'll talk about it later.
It's a porn thing. I knew it.
It's not. What was... Something's happened.
Oh.
We're up.
No sound.
We've been shut down. No sound.
And we're back.
Oh, that was interesting.
That was weird. You travelled to another dimension. What Which one are you reviewing?
Well, I'll be talking about. Actually, I was going to talk about Infamous.
You were.
But I might.
That's why I
say
downloaded all that video of Infamous.
He doesn't want to do that.
Did you get it? All right, I'll talk about it. I was thinking about saving it till Hodge was on again, but seeing we got the video, let's do it.
Excellent.
So just quickly, my background with Infamous is I completed the first game and had a bit of a play with the second one. Yeah, I didn't mind it, but I didn't love those two. And it's kind of I'm having the same reaction. It's a lot of fun, but there's a few just minor things that add up and make it a less enjoyable experience than maybe it could have been. First thing would be how vulnerable your character is. You really are made of glass, particularly in the early game. And you don't really upgrade your health or defenses a lot. So you kind of remain this vulnerable being until all the way to the end of the game.
Yeah.
Which maybe caused a few too many restarts. I mean, it's got to be challenging, but a lot of times it seemed a little
punishing.
Yeah.
Which is strange because from what we just saw in the video there, if you're watching on the internet or
have seen the trailer
or have seen anything, you look pretty OP.
Offensively, you become incredibly OP, but defensively, it's a little bit out of whack. Speaking of offense, all the powers feel like guns. This really, it could easily be.
It could just be guns.
Like this could be. Yeah, it could be gun. It could be Gunman, the gunning.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're just
The
essentially
gun back.
firing bullets, rockets,
Hang
or
on.
It's like one power will be your shot, your bullet. One shot will be your rocket. Will be explosion. One shot will be your grenade.
But how many guns do you see with flame chains, Brad? Some.
Oh, and
you're going to say
your
some.
melee attack.
Oh yeah, well there you go, and then flame chain. Cool.
Those big flashy attacks you build up by
Holding your gun. until
holding
it's
your
charged
gun.
enough.
Holding your gun super good. Depending on whether you're building up good karma or bad karma,
Oh yes.
because it's got the morality system. If you're being good, you basically spend the entire game sniping feet
Okay.
because you're trying to put them down
Ah.
and keep them
Not kill them.
just not kill them.
Right.
So
Who's got time
this
for
is
that?
this is feet snipe the game.
So with the morality, do you like? Is there gameplay differences depending on which way you lean,
Yeah,
like the Dark Lords of the
The
Star Wars games?
powers will unlock differently.
Different colours.
Yeah, it'll be red. But not significantly so. It's almost a reskin and like a slightly different power.
Okay.
I realise I'm being pretty negative, but it is a lot of fun. But you have to go in knowing what it is and not, having huge expectations for it.
Okay. So it's like one of those popcorn Michael Bay films. It's going to be shit, but you might enjoy it if you just fucking...
Play it for what it is, not
Yeah.
what you want it to be.
Yeah, as a superhero game, no, maybe not that great. But as a varied shooter, it's pretty good.
Okay. And it's not the third in the series, is it? As in,
It
like,
is-
number 3.
It's not number 3.
It's like a 0.5, 2.5.
It's almost a
2.25.
reboot. It's almost
Oh,
reboot.
reboot.
It's a reboot that keeps the canon from the other games.
Okay.
Yeah. I honestly, I was getting kind of bored with it. Just playing the story missions, and I and I was finding it difficult to go back to. I was kind of finding excuses not to play it. But then one night, I started doing the side stuff, the collecting stuff, and like freeing the different parts of Seattle where the game's set from the
Tyrannies.
from the tyrannies. And that's when it clicked. Like the collecting bug really got me. So I managed to do most of that like in one night.
Ticking some boxes.
Yeah.
Vlash says in the chat room, I'm slightly worried all these big titles, it's just gone, are more concerned with how a game looks these days than the actual gameplay.
That's a really, really good point.
And I think it's been that way for at least 6 years, to be honest. It's been a long time since content has come over.
Everything has
visuals.
been very graphically focused recently. And
That's what the kids want.
It's still going to be because new console generation.
Yep.
Look at what we can do.
Yeah, and that's
They're
all
all
the
about
kids
the
want.
shinies.
Yeah, they are. They don't give a fuck if it's shit house. They don't know any better. They've never played Donkey Kong Country 2. Even that was all about the graphics. What's
Yeah, that's a bad example.
They've never played Glover. No,
That's a horrible.
Brad, you're good at this stuff. They've never played.
Mate, I'm just coming back off.
They've
like
never
40
played
hours awake.
the original Might and Magics. They've never played
Zork.
Zork.
Text-based adventures.
They've never played
Ball and
never-
Cup.
Dungeon.
Wasn't all about how it looked in Ball and Cup.
Ball and Cup.
Or kick a can.
Ball and Cup has 3D realistic graphics.
Now in colour.
I've never played with a Coke bottle with rocks in it.
Shaky Coke cans. Oh, I love that game. What do you give Infamous?
Oh, hold on, I'm still.
Oh,
going.
it's still happening.
I'm still going. But Flash brings up a good point. Graphically, it's pretty flash. Particle effects when you like draw your powers out of the various objects. Like, the powers I don't think anyone's worried about spoilers for this anymore because it's been out as far as the powers go. That is anyway. So you start off with smoke.
Oh.
You then gain neon, which allows you to run really fast. That is fun. Once you've upgraded the neon running, and you can just blitz from one end of the city to the other, that's pretty cool. I have to give them that. So neon video, which is kind of a strange power because it allows you to summon angels or demons.
Not what I expect from the name of that power.
Well, it's like video game. Like
Yeah.
your normal attack is like shooting like
arcade machine at
voxels
somebody.
at things.
Okay.
And then at the end of the game, once you've actually beaten the game, you get concrete.
Okay.
So that's kind of a waste of a power, and it looks interesting to play with. I mean, you keep going like GTA to do all the stuff, but still,
Right, building things.
Building towers.
Yeah,
Go to the slums and give them a new library.
yeah, sure. You want me to say how much I give it now, don't you?
Yes. Our arbitrary scoring system awaits.
Wonderful. You know what? I'm going to give it a 3, but it's a good 3.
It's a good 3.
It's a good 3.
Just imagine one of those stars was
Smiling.
Yeah.
well.
It's not the system seller, the must-have that we thought it was going to be. Well, but you know what? If you've got a PS4, I mean, if you've got a PS4, you've probably got it anyway because nothing else is coming out. But if you, for some reason, you haven't, it might be worth a look.
Good times. I don't know how many years it was in my maximum hype for, but finally I've been playing Mario Kart.
Oh,
Mario Kart, oh my god.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, 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 trying to catch me riding dirty.
wow.
It's fucking amazing.
Nintendo's not going to shut us down for that.
I think many people are going to shut us down for that one, but that's fine. Mario Kart is just fucking great. I'm just going to go through all of the things. Graphics. It's a gorgeous game on the Wii U, and when Nintendo are turned on, they really know how to show what their systems are for.
If
are capable of.
Nintendo can't get the power out of their own machine,
Yeah.
then it's all gone
Then it's
bad.
all wrong. And every track is gorgeous. I'm just playing 50cc is really easy, but it's worth doing it just so you've got that time to soak up all the detail in this game. It's fucking gorgeous, and we'll have a play later. Deffy from the Dead Workers wants to stream some Mario Kart, so we'll online his face off.
Nice.
It's oh my god, it's just great. Just the depth of the backgrounds and stuff. There's always something to be like, oh my god, look at that, look at that.
It looks deep.
It's really good. It's gorgeous. The music, as we heard pre-stream, is all big band orchestra.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. It's good. Especially you remember the celebratory I was going to try and do it, and then I realised, fucking abort now.
Don't do it.
Don't create abominations.
Yeah, the celebratory "You Got the Cup" music is just wicked. It's just so good. The tracks with the new gravity feature are really cool. You don't notice heaps that you're using the gravity. Sometimes there are tracks where you can go up the side, and because most of the time you just go upside down and it kind of looks cool. But the camera's always locked behind you, so you don't really notice. But sometimes you go on the side and it's a bit disconcerting, but fun. And the fact that when you're in gravity mode, running into players and objects, not weapons, but objects, gives you a spin boost because of the way your wheels are turned.
Oh, right.
So it adds another, if you are on top of that, when you go into gravity, you're like, now I've got to hit shit, so I get these little speed boosts. It's good strategy. It mixes it up a bit. More than I thought it was going to. The retro tracks, so obviously you've got your 16 regular ones and your 16 retros from all the other Mario Karts. They've all been massively overhauled. One, they look amazing. So seeing something from the SNES, a track from the SNES version in this game is just like, fucking sweet cunts. And it really is. You're just like, oh my god, you get this nostalgia boner, but
shiny.
a HD
But
shiny. Yeah, it's great.
It's all lubed up.
It's ready. It's right.
What about Rainbow Road?
Rainbow Road? There's two of them. There are two of them.
So you've got two tracks to rage out against.
Yeah, but not even. I like the first one. The new one is in a space station. It's very cool. A lot of the reviews have been saying it's kind of wasted for Rainbow Road. It's a bit simple.
Oh.
And it is. It looks great, but it could have been Rainbow Road's supposed to be difficult.
It's supposed to be like the last track that's chaos in your bucket.
And the retro Rainbow Road is the one from the 64, which is my favourite because it took 15 minutes to play because the laps were so big. They have thought in their grand wisdom to make it, you only do one lap of it. And it seems to be shorter. And it's disappointing. It leaves you flat and disappointed because part of it was surviving
was
for
the endurance
15
one.
fucking minutes. Yeah, it was good. So, I mean, maybe 15 minutes was too long. But,
No.
2.5 minutes isn't long enough for a Rainbow Road. It looks gorgeous, though, so fuck it. Yeah, and all the other retro tracks they've done, because they've added the underwater, the flying, and the gravity to them, not each and every one of them, they feel like brand new tracks. So it's awesome. Anyway, what else? The replays are an amazingly fun feature. I watch.
You got something for us?
I watch every single one of the replays. Here's another one.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling.
Look at his face.
trying to catch me
Luigi's in all of them.
riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty.
Yeah, fucking take it.
Loud.
Fucking Waluigi.
I saw screenshots of that. I didn't realise just how much hate is in that eye.
It's so good. I've been playing as him all last night.
Just to do it.
And this morning, just to see if I could capture something as awesome as that. I haven't been able to yet. So it's fluke. So the replays are really fun. You can rewind, you can speed up, slow down, and it's actually really good, especially multiplayer when you nail someone good and go past them and you're like, I cannot wait to see that again. And then you go back and watch it. And even if you decide not to, it saves a whole bunch of your recent replays in the Mario Kart TV app part of the game, so you can always go back and check it. And you can actually star favorite a race if you feel like you did pretty fucking good or it was pretty entertaining. You can star it so it'll save it forever. It's very cool. The characters, however, there are 30 of them, but when you get rid of all of the Koopa kids, the fucking pink gold Peach and
Mushroom Kingdom,
all the baby versions of things, there's probably about 8 characters, really. It's kind of disappointing when you've unlocked a new character. Here is Metal Mario. No,
what?
Pink Gold Peach isn't even in a game. At least Metal Mario is.
Pink or Peach wasn't in that Super Princess Peach game?
Oh, fuck. You might be onto something.
I don't know.
I doubt it. I don't think she is. But if she is, I'll be killing myself immediately.
Well,
There's nothing worse than coming forth to Mario, Baby Mario, and Metal Mario. That happened.
Yeah, I can
and
see.
you're playing as Paper Mario.
Yes, exactly.
I can see where you're coming from there.
There's some blogs and reviews that are like characters that should be in Mario Kart, and there's like Kamek, Dry Bones used to be in it, should be back in it. Birdo, where the fuck you gone?
Oh,
mate,
I always pick Birdo.
Birdo's awesome. Like she should be back. Like she's got a face like a gay man's fart.
well, I'll leave that alone.
All right.
There's heaps of characters in the Nintendo canon that could easily replace
all of the
all
Mario.
And I was really excited about the Koopa kids being in it, but when you're unlocking them, you're like, oh fuck, another one? How are you different to the other one?
They should have staggered it.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's a thing. I'm hoping they DLC some new characters. There are hints that there will be. Like, for example, there's posters around the tracks, the Women of Gaming, and it's got like Peach and Daisy, the Women of Racing, Peach and Daisy and Toadette and Birdo. So, even though Birdo's a dude, I hope Nintendo haven't forgotten that.
Rosalita.
Rosalina. Oh, God. Unlock her, fine. Unlock her, baby. What? She's a celestial... Oh, fuck. Jesus.
You're
Jesus,
making me
Nintendo.
angry. It's great.
Anyway, so there you go. That's a damper. Multiplayer. Really good. It's fucking great. Like I said.
How's the netcode?
The online...
Yeah.
It's actually really good. So they had no problems at launch, either because Nintendo know how to do it or because nobody has a Wii U.
Option 2.
But it's good. It's just like the Wii version. You'll opt into a game and you'll just watch the current race that's going until you get to drop in. It's very cool. There's a little lobby area where you can put some little, hello, I'm excited, good luck,
Not a penis.
pre-quotes and stuff, and I imagine if you've got headsets, you can be all like, hey, lol, 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 lol.
I wonder what the community is like.
Oh God, no! Shut that door immediately.
Is it going to be awful?
Stop it!
Wouldn't it be weird? Once you give the Nintendo community headsets, what are they going to be like? That's a good question. You fucking cunts! Playing as baby Rosalina, I'm going to fucking eat your mum out! Or is it going to be,
Yay!
yay, my body is ready, lol! Animal Crossing, I'm playing Pokemon at the same time! Anyway.
I'm playing Pokemon. This Pikachu is a faggot.
Battle mode, let's talk about that. This is the biggest disappointment of the entire game. Battle mode has been seriously nerfed. I mean, I wasn't massive on it, but at least it was fun sometimes. Now there aren't any arenas. There's just you play battle mode on a track, like a full track. And even though it's gone from 4 players to 12 players in battle, you still barely see people, and your instinct is to race the track because you're fucking on one.
Because it's a track,
Yeah.
and you're racing.
And so you barely see people when you're around, so it's not as exciting.
How is that different from the normal game, except you have like hit points instead of like
Finishing
trying
a
to
race.
cross the finish line?
It's really disappointing. So hopefully they have a listen and patch that shit with some DLC or something.
I think it needs arenas.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. It does. That's what battle's all about. Maybe they thought arenas are too small for 12 players. Put them on the tracks.
Why don't you make
And now
a
they've
bigger
it's gone
arena?
too far. Yeah. Just 8 players is fine for battle.
Yeah, cut down. 6-player battles,
Yep.
Yeah,
arena mode.
The unlockable parts, kind of. Okay, so
What parts for the
for the
vehicles?
carts, so you can customize your carts, which is very cool. And you got your bikes, your carts, and your quad bikes as well. They've all got a different body, different wheels, different wing gliders, and some of they all have different stats like speed and weight and all that kind of thing.
So they actually do stuff for your car. They're not just
Yeah.
aesthetic.
How much do they do?
Well, this is the thing. They do heaps, but there's kind of it feels like there's 3 or 4 types of everything, and then heaps of different looks. I find myself getting annoyed that I have to use shit-looking wooden wheels on the cart that I want in order for it to be statistically playable. Lots of people want more customization in the stat department. I personally want to see them just be aesthetics, so I can pick and choose and play with my personality. Because obviously there's your light drivers, your heavy drivers, and they affect your max speed and your acceleration. It's kind of all you really care about.
Sure.
Then I would be happy if the bikes and the carts, or maybe the wheel types, changed sort of your grip on the road and your turning speeds and stuff.
Handling.
Yeah, handling. But yeah, I find myself having to make my cart look shit so I can race properly when I'd rather just
Make it look cool and
be like, this is my sweet ass,
not a cardboard box with some paper plate wheels.
Yeah, alright. There's button wheels. Like, what the fuck? Anyway.
Well, yeah.
But, I mean, it's not a huge problem. I imagine once I've unlocked everything, it'll be fine.
You hope.
I hope.
I'll be fine. It's all fine.
Wrapping up.
What about custom tracks? Can you build custom tracks? Is there a
No,
track editor?
they actually spoke about that. So, I don't know why. Someone was like, so why the fuck can't you make your own tracks? It's like, what? What kind of question is that? I don't really think that's a thing anyone really wants.
Why not?
I think people
do.
want it.
Would like it.
There's no way of crafting something to the polished level that
Whoever
the
they
tracks
are, the wizards, I imagine, they said that it's something they have thought about, but with the gravity mechanic, it would be a very unpleasing and difficult to use user interface to create a tool to seamlessly put that gravity
Package it up
thing in there.
once you've
So
built your
You'd have to make it really complicated or really not really customizing it all.
Yes. So they've said it could be a feature in a future Mario Kart, but we are talking 5 or
Mario
6 years from now.
Kart 732.
Yes. There's something else. I'll talk about it later. So all I want is battle mode to be tweaked a little bit. I want DLC characters and tracks.
Mate, you're gonna get
Mario
DLC
Kart.
characters. That's gonna happen.
It's going to happen. We are getting DLC carts. We know that. Like Mercedes is already such strange,
That's a strange
partnerships they have in Japan.
Yeah.
So Mercedes have got this. Have you seen the ad for the new Mercedes car where Mario is in old 8-bit Mario and he's like bouncing in this fucking Mercedes, and then it goes into real life and he just flies over the castle and this, Mad Max style Batman Begins Mario gets out.
I have not.
It's frightening.
Can't say I watch
sounds
Japanese
like it
TV.
is.
It's the best cosplay ever, but it's like, Jesus. It's cool. So yeah, and then obviously that kart is going in Mario Kart for some bizarre reason.
Wow.
So that's cool. Want all the DLC, can't wait. I want to be able to skip the credits. Because when you finish the Special Cup or Lightning Cup, so every time you beat a Rainbow Road, basically, you have to watch the credits, and you can't skip it.
Oh,
And I'm like,
first time. Sure.
first time, fine. But any time after that, can I please skip it? Also, it's a pre-rendered video file that plays, and it looks horrible.
Oh,
It's like you've just been watching this 60 frames a second gorgeous HD game, and then all of a sudden the credit sequence is
They run out
a
of money.
360p
They run out of budget.
internet streamed horse egg. But anyway, I'm giving it a 4. Because it is so good in every other way, and those other minor points. Also, multiplayer, I'd really like to be able to invite friends with like a real quick thing, see when people are online. I think Nintendo are getting there with their online.
they're getting better, but it's no Xbox Live.
No, it's slowly creeping towards what we all expect. I want the Steam thing where you're playing a game or Xbox, and down the bottom or somewhere in the corner it says Brad's online.
Brad's playing this.
Brad's
Join
playing,
him.
yeah, and or you could go, I'm playing this, and you could just quickly go, boom, boom, on your fucking gamepad. You could just click his name and go, come play Mario Kart, cunt. Whoop. And then you'd get a invitation to play, and you'd be like, oh yeah, boot up, he's in. And
Denied.
you just need that clicking, because I've got a bunch of people I haven't even played with yet. I've got Deffy, I've got Bam, and I've got my sister, and we haven't played once because we never know when we're all online. So you have to go to your phone or your Skype and say, you want to play? Like, that's not a network yet. So that when you've got that and you've got good battle and DLC, you get 5 stars because it's a fucking great game. The end.
Da-da-da-da.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty, trying to catch me riding dirty.
Jeez.
Well, you guarantee that whoever
Guaranteed.
owns that music.
Yes.
It's gonna touch you. In a
That video has
way.
got 2.5 million views. It seems to be the thing. Even Nintendo have retweeted it.
Wow.
You can see why though.
It's hilarious.
It is.
Also, I didn't touch on the creating your own's one of them and uploading it to YouTube. Really good.
Oh, good.
Yeah. It's.
Sweet.
I mean, you don't do it while you're playing because it takes forever to upload on Australian internet. But
Actually, I was using I've been using the PS4 uploader and video maker. Not that bad. Not that bad. Pretty quick.
well, that's good.
Handy.
Bruce has
I've been playing Old Faithful. Neverwinter's back.
Is it back?
It never went anywhere.
Oh, goodness.
Their Icewind Dale 2 expansion. I've been playing that. I haven't actually got to Icewind Dale yet. It's a lot of ticking the boxes and gathering stuff to be able to get there to play it.
Oh, yes.
How many pirates do you fight?
No more pirates
All the
anymore.
pirates.
All the pirates are dead. I'm now fighting
Ninjas.
Other men.
goblin things.
Oh.
Goblin-y things and undead. So, it continues. I'm not going to continue to review it every time I talk about Neverwinter because that would just get tedious for everybody.
It's a continuous review.
Well, you can give a
sliding
ongoing review. I mean, if something comes out for it that makes the game
better.
ridiculously
Oh, yeah.
awesome or terrible,
I can.
then we expect you to talk about it.
The problem is I haven't actually got to the Neverwinter expansion yet because they've put in a bunch of... You've got to go and do all these little subquests to be able to get there and get your gear score on your armor up to a certain level to be able to go to Icewind Dale. Otherwise, you'll get your ass kicked.
Grim asks, is the level cap raised? Level
cap is not raised.
Is that good or a bad thing?
They didn't raise the level cap.
If you're like Bruce and already hit the level cap ages ago, it's not
Bad
great.
Yeah, if you hit the level cap
beta.
before they release the game, it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
What
sounds
they
like,
did
sounds
do...
more like a you problem, though.
That's,
Play some other games, mate.
I do have this problem with every game I play.
At least you're finding games you like playing. That's all I can say.
That's true. What they have done is once you get enough experience to essentially level up, you can cash that experience in for random items, like more magical items. And
So it gives you still incentive to play.
not really, because
No.
at that level, you're pretty close to having the armor and shit you want. So yeah, anything they're going to give you in terms of more pieces of armor or equipment, you're probably going to sell anyway.
Okay.
So, it's while I still enjoy playing it, it's
For you personally, it's
for me personally, yeah, it's probably a 2 or a 1.
just because it's not because you're not getting that
yeah
that level up. High.
Exactly. There's no real pie after I collect all of the berries to make the pie.
Yeah.
Well, mate, maybe we should play some fucking Diablo 3.
Maybe we should play some Horde! On Diablo 3, I've also finished that expansion.
You finished it?
Yeah,
What? I was waiting for you to get it so we could play it.
I did, and I said to you, I said, "What level are you?" You were
Welcome.
3 levels ahead of me, and I finished it before I got to that level. But that's okay. We can play it on Nightmare if you want. That'll be fun.
I'll wait and I'll experience the expansion with someone. Fucking
No.
gross. No.
And then you went to Melbourne, and I'm like, oh. And
I'm
all of a sudden, I had.
I killed Diablo like 8 times and refused to go to the next act because I was waiting.
all of a sudden, I had it finished in about 6 hours.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, it's just one more act.
It's
isn't
just one more act, and it's not a very long act either. What I haven't touched yet is the adventure mode. I'm keen
That's
to play
cool.
that.
That's actually cool.
I think that'd be good fun.
I was playing that with someone. I don't remember who.
But yeah, so I guess other than Neverwinter, I finished the Diablo 3 expansion. Gotta stop doing that.
Play Nightmare. That'll be fun. Nightmare and fun in the same sentence.
Yeah,
good
that's
times.
right. I'm kind of thinking, I wonder how long it'd take me to finish WoW.
Mate,
But I don't want to start playing that because it'll be all over for me.
It's terrible like it.
I also, just very quickly, only because next week we'll be doing our E3 rundown.
Well, we might have to talk about that. We might have to calm down.
Might have to calm down. Might have to replace you with Cage this time. Is that what you're saying? Wind Waker. So I got that for free, motherfuckers. Because of the old
Waker
Mario Kart
HD,
8 business. And I've been playing that again. I forgot how funny that game is.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's really good. And it looks great. in HD. It's just crisp. It's like so much fucking blue. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
It's so good.
I mean, you could go back and play the GameCube version. It still looked great because
Yeah.
of that art style.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
HD, it's really...
Yeah,
It is.
It just pops.
So yeah, I've been playing that, and it's really good, and then the stealth and everything. It's very cool. So yeah, while I yawn myself into oblivion, two great games on the Wii U you can play. That's a total of 2 great games on the Wii U currently available to play.
Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap. It's the Quickfire Hyper. Well, I'm excited about a few things. It's been a while. The Way. It's a Kickstarter for a game that's very much in the style of Another World on the SNES. This kind of point-click adventure, difficult thing. It looks great. It's exciting. Obviously, E3. Nintendo have 4 unannounced games to be unveiled. I'm hoping they're all first party. I don't think they are, though. I think a couple of Ubisoft and some other ones.
Is that including 3DS, though?
Oh, God, it
Could
probably
be.
is. Oh. Mighty Number 9 is starting to take the shapes. And it looks very cool. So we'll watch a bit of video there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen this video. So
What's it sound like?
I can live with that.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah,
just excuse us while we enjoy that.
while we enjoyed that. And that's me.
Nice. Do you mind
I
scrolling
will.
up so I can...
I do declare.
You want to go
Oh,
too hard?
I've gone too far.
No, you're good. Do you want to go, Bruce, or shall I?
I can go first.
Alright.
My quickfires are Witcher 3.
Yeah.
It looks
That new
sexy.
trailer came out.
Oh, that trailer is shiny.
Am I wrong in saying that that's been coming out for a long time?
It has, and it still
And
is.
it still will be.
Excellent.
End
It's-
of 2015.
No, it's scheduled for February.
February.
Okay.
Pokemon Alpha, which we talked about before.
Yes.
And Battlefield Hardline.
Now, this interests me. Visceral.
Yeah.
Visceral Games.
Battle-
makers
Battlefield
of,
Hardline.
Dead Space.
Visceral, Cops and Robbers. Some game modes like Siege, a vehicle-only mode where you've got to outrun the cops and stuff like that.
Mate, they saw me playing Battlefield in the fucking
And then you.
Jeep.
There's another mode, I can't remember what it is, with a big pile of cash in the middle, and you got to fight for the pile of cash and take it back to your base. Sort of Counter-Strike style. Hostage, rescue the hostages. So obviously terrorists dig in, have the hostages, and the cops have to get them out. A robbery mode where
So kind of like a, almost like a, what am I thinking of?
Counter-Strike.
Not Counter-Strike, it's a particular type of gameplay. Kill... Like the one where you have to grab the dog tags before
Yes.
they...
Oh yeah. It
Kill confirmed.
kill confirmed. It does look shiny. It's different for Battlefield. It looks good. My only concern is the damage they've done with Battlefield 4.
I think moving
Yes.
I think moving it to Visceral was a really
Is a good move.
Really good move. I'm fingers crossed a good single player mode, like a good campaign.
And that's the other thing, and that's what they bought Visceral Online for, is to try and revive their single player campaign mode.
Because they're a bit sad.
Yeah, and they're running along the lines of you play a cop that's surrounded by drug lords and corrupt police and stuff like that, and depending on what way you go...
And you know I love a crime story. So.
Yeah, exactly. So so far from what I've seen, and obviously look out at E3 for more.
Oh yeah.
It looks pretty shiny. It looks like it could be good. If Visceral do what they normally do, I think it's going to be good. I don't think EA can break it. I don't think we're going to need the hours. But then again...
They really tried to break Dead Space 3. they tried so hard.
If they're going to break it, they'll at least only be able to break, I'm hoping, the online mode, and you'll still have that single-player component.
And I'd be happy with that. So.
Me too.
Nice.
And that was a quick fire high.
No,
Right next to moves, yes.
I know.
We're enthusiastic.
I know.
We're excited.
So much detail.
Yeah. So mine are...
You should do your first one last.
I should do my first one last. Corpse Party.
Well, now, come on now. This sounds...
It's a PSP...
In real life.
It's a PSP horror RPG
Yes.
made... it's made with RPG Maker.
Oh.
And they're re-releasing the original on PC.
Wow.
Corpse Party is a game I've always liked the look of, but never had a PSP. So I'd play it if it's on PC. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Tetris Ultimate.
Oh!
It's the 30th anniversary, is that why?
Yep. It's coming out on PlayStation 4.
Wow.
Fuck.
Tetris!
How did Nintendo fall off the boat on that one?
I don't think they own it. I think it's probably what the deal is there.
The only thing that would make me happier is Zoop Ultimate.
Zoop Ultimate 3D
The
Edition.
50th anniversary of Zoop!
That game would be an abomination in 3D.
Holy shit.
VR Zoop Edition.
Oculus Rift.
Ocular.
Missed opportunities, Oculus.
Missed opportunities.
Facebook.
Right, and my
Perfect Facebook
Yeah.
game.
And my last one, which Bruce wanted me to leave to the end, is Mortal Kombat 10 or X, depending on what you want to call
My
it.
God.
The trailer looks amazing. And that has moved on.
Well, because it's in this section, I'm not going to let you ramble about it. There you go. You two cunts talk about this.
Mortal Kombat 10?
Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah, I mean, so NetherRealm certainly learned some stuff with Injustice. So hopefully this will be nice.
This trailer is interesting because it kind of looks a bit like gameplay.
So the question on everyone's lips is how much of this is gameplay versus an actual cutscene?
Yeah, I mean, there are some moments where I think, oh yeah, I mean, the game could switch into that camera because no one can do anything anyway at that point.
Well,
and this just the way the camera's moving on that side, it looks like it could be the game. Like, if this had a health bar up the top somewhere, I reckon people would get very excited.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But who even knows? It looks very dynamic. That's for damn sure. I mean, this, if you're watching, is showing the new X-ray mode.
X-ray mode, yep.
And the weapons, it looks very cool.
And you'll notice at some point Sub-Zero flips off a branch, which, I mean, they started introducing stuff like that in Injustice. So it certainly seems a legit thing they might have incorporated.
It does look very good.
It does look very shiny, and I mentioned to Brad on the way down, I may even consider getting a PS4 just for this.
Just for that?
Wow.
But would you play it? I suppose online.
That I would.
Yeah.
The other thing is...
if you've got the PlayStation, you might as well have the
Online.
PlayStation Plus
Yeah.
account.
The other potential downside is they're talking about a lot of it being online.
Yeah.
Well,
that's fighting games now.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes. E3, they are saying 2 new characters are going to be announced.
Like brand new?
Brand new.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it continues on from Mortal Kombat 9, they've actually killed off most of the characters.
Yeah.
So,
Most of them are dead.
so we'll see what happens. Because I'd like to see them continue the story. Well, I mean, they can include those characters, I guess, just not in their story mode.
Who died?
Pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
Just all the other colours of the same character?
Yeah,
Like,
all those guys.
Cool.
All the other colours.
Sub-Zero died like twice.
Yeah.
Doesn't he die all the time? He's always got another son to take over the... He's like the Phantom, isn't he?
I'll explain it later.
That's a whole nother
That's a
podcast.
whole new story.
Yeah.
Sub-Zero, the podcast.
Be interesting to see how long combos are now.
You're not wrong.
Because they seem to progressively get longer every release. You've got to push 87 buttons in the span of 3 seconds.
I like it.
Go.
I mean, that's fine if it's just intuitive.
Yeah.
Good.
So, yeah, that's freaking shiny as.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hyped for... I didn't think I was going to be either, but Hyrule Warriors looks pretty good in my book. Where's my notes on the bastard? Here we go. So, it's a Dynasty Warriors inspired action game developed by Omega Force, who created Dynasty Warriors, and bloody Team Ninja, who made Ninja Gaiden. Fucking great. Good times.
Yeah.
Obviously, that it's just been reskinned with all the Zelda business. The video we're watching now is some early action of it, so it's a bit glitchy and weird, and the graphics aren't as good as what I'll show you here. Where
that's a big difference.
it's really looking pretty swish. And it just looks very interesting. So there's a 2-player mode where one person will play on the TV and the other on the gamepad. So
Are they doing pointless busy work, or are they doing a thing?
I think they're doing that. One person will be Link and the other one will be, I want to say, Sheik or
Someone?
someone. Different weapons give you different fighting abilities, so different fighting styles and stuff, so that's kind of nifty, I imagine.
Yeah.
There's a weapon upgrade system. Yeah, good.
No, it's a good fit for the genre.
And Japanese release in August, and E3, no doubt they're going to say, here guys, this is when you can have it.
You can have it now.
I'm hoping they say something very similar to that. Not 2029.
This is Japan only release.
That made me sad.
Yeah. Link is a soldier in training and must rescue Princess Zelda from an evil witch named Shia LaBeouf, I think you'll find. In 2-player mode... Oh, here we go. No. Equipping weapons affects how characters fight. Lighter weapons focus on speed, heavier weapons focus on damage. Good times. I've copy and pasted this because I haven't even read it. Weapons and characters improve with upgrade system. Z targeting allows players to avoid attacks and focus on enemy weak points. Link's famous spin attack appears. Pictured below.
Or to
isn't
the
that
side.
exciting? Bombs make an appearance. Impa, there you go. The captain of the Royal Army is the playable character. Old Tranny Impa.
Yeah.
Looked like a massive man in 64 Ocarina.
Everyone had very sharp features on
They
64.
did. It's kind of how it had to be. Oh my god. Several other playable characters are also available, and it's going to be playable at E3, so it means it won't be long till we get it.
Japan only release.
Japan only. Please consider.
Please consider.
It's part of their tourism
Pokemon
campaign.
Snapple.
You may pray on the subway. Okay, so that's very exciting. That's what I'm most hyped about.
Nice.
Since I've got Mario Kart now, and to be honest, couldn't care less about the future of gaming.
Mario Kart, see it, you're done.
I'm done. Honestly, I just love it.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm so happy.
Are you right? You good?
I'm so happy.
You said
I'm just happy.
yeah. So we're going to do a slight
We are.
Dice Master throwback here.
Tabletop.
Oh,
That's not it.
that's not it.
That's a bag.
That's a bag, mate. It might not even be on there, so I'm just going to go. So the release of the new edition... Oh, God.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
And that one was always the best.
that's
is the
a good one.
It is the best.
So the release of the new edition of D&D is imminent. The starter
Is
set...
D&D next?
This is the... it's just Dungeons and Dragons
Okay.
now. They've dropped the next for the actual release.
Right.
Yeah, the starter set comes out in middle of July.
Mm-hmm.
I pre-ordered one just because I want to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting thing is there will actually be a free version of the
Oh.
rules
Wow.
called Basic Dungeons and Dragons that you'll be able to download from the Wizards of the Coast site.
Oh.
It's limited. You only have access to the core classes: fighter, rogue, mage, and cleric. But you get all the information you need to play them from level 1 to 20. All the core rules, probably some basic dungeon mastering
Yeah.
information, just because most of that's optional.
Yeah.
And some like monster stats for sort of the
Like the basic, like
basic
your
stuff.
goblins.
Goblins,
and-
orcs,
yeah, orcs.
dragons.
A dragon, yeah.
It is going to be updated as adventures come out, I believe.
Oh,
with,
okay.
With the stats for the monsters in the adventure, so you can. So
Cool.
you basically, if you don't want to invest in the 3 big core rulebooks, which I mean, it is a fair investment. You have another way to play.
That's good.
In fact, I linked on our Facebook page. I linked a YouTube video of a question and answer session with Mike Merles, who is the director development. He's the head guy. He's the head guy.
He's
in
one of
charge
the dudes that does the things.
I'm hyped. I didn't think I'd be hyped,
As excited as you are.
but the art coming out,
Some of that looks cool.
the
Some of the miniatures look good too.
I've
but-
never been a fan of the WizKids miniatures.
Yeah.
They always look better. Like the ones you see are hand painted.
Yeah.
The ones you get in the box are not hand
Yeah.
painted. But yeah, I like the direction the game's going.
That freebie version is great.
Yeah,
Great
it's
to
an excellent
kickstart
idea.
people into giving it a go.
Yeah.
Because you're not wrong. Those books aren't cheap.
I mean, starter set in Australia is going to be $25.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
In America, I believe it's 20.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. But you say you get the starter set, you like it, you get a taste. You don't have to hemorrhage money. You can
You
get
just keep going.
you can get the PDF, and as long as you don't mind the fact that your options are limited,
Yeah.
you're fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
it's just like back in the old days where you had the white box, and it had just the four.
Yeah, had the basics in
had
it.
the basics in it, and I think that's what they're going for.
And the basics was fine.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going for. That the basic D&D is basic D&D as it was back in the day, and then the Player's Handbook, Monster Manual, DM's Guide, that is advanced.
Yeah, if you want to
advanced.
if you want to go
D&D, yeah.
deeper and get more serious into it, then yeah, you can.
It's really good to see a company like Wizards. This is Wizards of the Coast, obviously, who have
Obviously.
Ovulating.
who have seemed of late to be very profit focused.
Take a step back.
Take a step back
Yeah.
and do something like this.
Maybe they decide their pile of gold was big enough for now.
Maybe they thought maybe magic is
Yeah.
is giving them the
Magic's
cash.
making us all the gold.
It's their World of Warcraft, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. Good.
Pumped. Up the jam. Welcome to the People's Sandbag. Over on the internet, we asked you to get your comments in and your predictions for E3. We got a few in, and that's what we're all pretty hyped about.
Yeah.
Brandon Healy on the Facebook says, "Have you played or looked into any D&D Next yet?" Lol.
No,
Just talking about it. The Shelby says, "I'm thinking that there's going to be something else Mario related that'll come out." This is E3. Just because the big buzz around Mario Kart. I imagine they'll be all like, "You like Mario Kart? Prepare for more Mario!" And everyone will be all excited and enthused. If they're going to, I mean, there's rumor going around that Mario Maker is going to be announced, which is basically you create your own 2D Mario levels.
Oh.
I'm hoping in the style of the current new Super Mario Brothers, just simple block put. There you go. I mean, people are making those horrible, really hard versions of Mario already.
I mean, they've been hacking that for
since the dawn of time. So why not? That'll be pretty cool. If they're going to do a legit Mario game, I'm hoping it's Mario Sunshine 2-esque kind of game. I want to see a full 3D world.
I wouldn't mind a new Super Mario RPG.
Yeah. God, it's been a while. They kind of moved that to Mario and Luigi on the Game Boys.
That's true.
But, we've got a gamepad now. Come on. So Chris Vlash says... Okay, so he talks a lot here, so just give me a minute. Get comfy.
Strap in.
Stay a while and listen.
So Microsoft are going to have something Halo-related.
Yes.
As Liam said, maybe I'll do Liam first. Liam says, I imagine at least one more Star Wars game, perhaps that project from Visceral Games. Bethesda is announcing a previously unannounced title, and whilst I hope for Fallout 4, it'll probably be Dishonored 2. Edit. Looks like that unannounced title has been announced. Battlecry. Now this is what confuses me. This was on Facebook. And you obviously got the information as you were typing. You could have deleted that. Anyway.
Now, Battlecry, that's the 4-on-4 stabby McGee's.
No idea.
Oh, good.
Halo.
Yeah, I think it is. I think you're right, Brad.
All right. Yay!
Yahoo! Halo 2 Anniversary Edition for Xbox One is a pretty solid bet. Who cares? People are hoping Rockstar will be announcing Red Dead 2.
That'd be nice.
But a long shot.
Yeah.
People are also after the new Mass Effect reveal, but I'm not too sure about that either.
I wouldn't be surprised. Have they announced the fact that they're doing a trilogy pack for next gen? I've seen pictures, mock-ups.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, we'll see.
So back to Vlash. The Last Guardian.
I say.
Maybe
bitterly.
Maybe they'll show off The Last of Us for PS4. Nintendo are going to reveal that they're pulling out of the game console market. Lol.
You wish, Flash.
I think they've turned it around.
Hopefully, I hope so.
I hope so too. He does suspect something Mass Effect wise. Not number 4, but maybe a restart in the same universe.
Maybe
Reboot.
I don't know about that.
Maybe just another story.
Yeah.
People are hoping for Fallout 4. I don't think so. Not this soon.
We'll see.
Hopefully news for GTA 5 to PC. I don't think they'd waste their time saying that at E3, would they?
If they're there, then probably might as well, if it's happening.
They might do it as a side thought.
Yeah.
He actually says, in case you're thinking I was serious about the last thing he said about Nintendo, he reckons they'll just show off a bunch of games they've planned, which is exactly what they're doing. Because they've said that's what they're doing.
This is all the things we're gonna do, but you'll never see them outside of Japan.
Outside of glorious Nippon, you will never see these games.
Yes, I had some things I think they're going to talk about. Here we go.
Get out of the sandbag, mate. This is for the audience.
If they can manage not to talk about Zelda's Hyrule Warriors too much, I think maybe we might see something about their current fucking progress on the new Zelda, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
I think they'll drop bombs about Mario Kart DLC.
I'd love Nintendo to start dropping some bombs.
Wouldn't it?
It'd be
Drop some truth bombs.
Yeah.
We fucked up. Here's how we fix. Birdo. Fucking
Birdo makes
$5. Have my money. Fucking trannies in games, mate. This is what we were talking about Tomodachi Life and how they got rid of the bug where you can be a faggot.
I've got a great video to show you. about Tomodachi Life.
Is it the one with Reggie in it?
No.
Okay. So they took away the same-sex option in Tomodachi Life because it was a mistake. Yet Birdo has been a transvestite since the
Forever?
beginning of time. So, anyway.
They should have released Macario.
Ah, but
Mario
is-
Kart with Disney Infinity style with a little...
Well, guess
Wow.
what? That
Oh.
was my next prediction.
Oh.
Is Nintendo have revealed that they are doing Disney Infinity, the Nintendo version, where the models of the characters will actually be cross-compatible in different games. They showed like 3 different games, and you use the same model to unlock shit. So you could be right. Get yourself a Birdo statue, and bingo bango, Birdo's all up in your business. So I think they're going to reveal that, and I think that will tie in with some Smash Brothers news as well. I think that's where they're going to be like, here you go, trophies.
Yep.
That game has trophies in it.
That's where that rumor come from, is out of Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Well, I think that settles what Nintendo was going to do.
Yeah.
I reckon Microsoft are going to they're going to do everything they can to try and build back some trust. Because the Connectless, the one without the Connect Xbox One, has been announced.
Yep.
So I guess it didn't need it to run.
They're constantly changing their minds about
Yeah.
shit. No,
So
it has to be this way. We don't like it. I do apologise.
I
Oops, that bad.
get the feeling they are. Hopefully, they're going to focus on games because
That's what needs to happen
It's
now.
been, I think, made very obvious that apps and TV are a side. They're nice. They're nice to have, but that's not why people are buying a console.
No. TVs have Netflix these days, people.
Halo, as was it Flash?
Everybody.
It was Flash. It was everyone says Halo. Possibly announcing a new Gears of War.
Yeah, maybe there's speculation about that one.
Basically, yeah. I don't know about Microsoft. They're backpedaling.
Yeah. Flash, just finishing off on him, he reckons...
Oh, he was still going. I thought he was
Finishing
yeah,
off on
mate.
Flash.
Told you to strap in. He wants a Star Wars game. He reckons EA is going to show
EA can fuck themselves.
some Battlefront, maybe. And
maybe
he wants to
that's
see some
why,
Battlefield Hardline.
DICE aren't working on that new Battlefield. Sorry, what was that last bit?
Battlefield Hardline, he reckons that'll get a bit of a pimping too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it will.
for sure.
Who do we get a huge one?
What do we think PlayStation
Did you
is
see Sony bundled the PSP with the PlayStation 4?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
no, the PSP or the Vita.
Vita?
Oh, sorry, Vita.
Yeah.
Good
Vita
call.
means life.
Good call.
Yeah. It's a
It's the only way to shift those units, I think. What a pointless device.
Vita's really weird because no one has it, but the people who do have it buy all the games.
Weird.
So they're losing money on the hardware, but they're making a lot of money on the software.
Yeah.
It's just strange industry dealings.
Well, Sony's not like they lost money on the first on the PS3.
Because they
Because
announced
they
it as $1,000.
Yeah, they're like, well,
You're
it's got
lucky-
a Blu-ray.
and then said you're
It's got a
lucky
Blu-ray
to
in
buy
it,
it.
and now everyone buys Blu-rays, and they're like, smart dealings.
Cha-ching!
Look at my nips. Such massive areolas. Final Fantasy 15. It's got to have a release date by now.
I would have hoped so.
So I'm hoping for that.
But as far as PlayStation, Sony or PlayStation, I think that it's going to be another indie heavy.
Let
event
them
for
do the work.
Yeah, we might get some news on the new Uncharted. I don't think we're going to see The Last Guardian, but I'd be very happy if we did.
I'm curious to know when the indie bubble's gonna pop.
Let's see. I don't know.
Because it's getting pretty tedious now, and
There's
the same
so
old is
much
just
of
getting
it.
released. Like, everyone's just making the same thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I don't
all
know.
those. There's a lot of nothing, but what the things that like are shiny are really shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Child of Light is not one of those things.
I like Child of Light.
Oh yeah, you've been playing it now.
I got it, and I've been playing it. I really like it.
Oh well, good. At least someone does.
I really it is literally the Grandia battle system,
Yeah.
and I really
You love that.
like Grandia.
Cool.
Ubisoft are going to talk about Assassin's Creed Unity,
Yep.
obviously.
Their fucking Rayman Rabbids bloody movie they're gonna make.
Yeah, probably.
What a pack of cunts. Make a good. Oh, if I do, make a good 3D Rayman again.
Again.
Like
Make
Rayman
more
2,
of what you did before.
Hoodlums Havoc or whatever it was called. It's so good. So good.
You're not happy with the 2D ones?
The 2D ones are great as well, but I think that needs to go away for a bit because what are they going to do? Just more levels? DLC. We're living in an age of DLC, especially if you're making 2D platformers. You could release map packs for eternity.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you? Why aren't you?
Same reason they don't make Pokemon Snap.
I know, because they're morons. They don't want my money.
What else? I mean, what else would Ubisoft talk about? Oh, Far Cry 4.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's quick.
Oh yeah, Far Cry 4. Yep.
Yeah. They released that
Yeah.
picture,
I did
and
see
everyone
that.
went, "Oh no, that's racist."
Yeah.
And then Ubisoft went, "No, it's not."
No, it's not.
And then everyone
Oh,
said,
you
and everyone
French.
said, "Oh no, that's gay."
Yeah.
And Ubisoft went, "No, it's
No,
not."
it's not.
I have no idea what you're talking
His they released the cover image, and it's a guy in this like really fabulous suit with this with resting his hand on
about. Liberace.
yeah, pretty much is like it's set in the Himalayas, so you've got India, you're in that area. And he's resting his hand on a Indian person's head who's kind of
Holding him up, basically.
yeah, it's in a slave position.
Yeah.
But they came out and said the guy, like the bad guy, isn't white. I don't know if they actually said anything about gayness.
Loves the cock. Isn't white.
It doesn't matter.
But they come out and said he isn't white
And-
because
and-
that made it all okay.
No, but they also came out and said that's the bad guy.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it okay.
But he's the bad
But
guy.
but the context
Oh,
is
yeah,
much
I
different.
guess.
Like if the hero
Was the
is
guy
treating,
racist?
is treating someone
I
like,
guess
but the bad guy,
all bad
if-
people
if-
are
if-
racist.
yeah, all racists are.
Are bad.
All racism is bad. Yeah, if the bad guy is doing that, the context is different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
I
If this
agree.
is something you're opposing,
But I-
rather than
But I think they.
I feel like
still
shut the
dubious
fuck
as
up,
whether they
internet.
did that to just save the play. Like they've released this image and then gone, oh fuck, let's backpedal. He's the bad guy. Quick, let's redesign the game.
I hope not, because I hope not, because his design is really.
If they push back the
not-
release date,
even though he's like as flamboyant as he looks, he does look like sinister. It's
Yeah.
pretty, like it's a cool design.
Quick, let's push back the release date. We're gonna redesign the game.
I feel like the internet should just shut the fuck up.
Sometimes,
like if
yeah.
if we can't have racists and slave owners and things that exist in the real world as bad guys in our games and movies and TV, what the fuck are we watching and playing? Like
If we can't explore
Mario
these,
Kart?
Nintendo.
if we can't explore these ideas without people losing their shit,
I know
maybe
you can't tell these stories.
But that's why social
having them in it.
especially the truer ones.
Yeah,
like
but
stuff that
yeah.
actually happened.
That's
I
why
know.
social media is a pain because it gives idiots a voice to communicate with other idiots.
You can't shovel everything under the rug and pretend it's not there.
No.
Sometimes you have cancer and you have to go to the doctors. Just like you can't ignore it. It doesn't go away.
He's saying
And-
racism is cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
No, that
was-
seems,
Yeah, I
that
guess.
seems about right. And if you don't tell anyone, then the next person who has it isn't going to know they've got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I don't believe in it. Doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
I don't
It's there.
believe I've got cancer.
I don't believe in Bluetooth as a technology, but it's fucking everywhere. I can't just
don't know
wish
how
it
it
away by closing my eyes and hoping nobody talks about it.
I'm going to Bluetooth right into you right now.
God damn it! I've actually started
Two
using
thing
Bluetooth.
now.
I hate Bluetooth. This is a Bluetooth device I
Bluetooth.
use right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of into it now, but it's taken me a good 10 years to get on board that wagon. So that's what we think.
Well, that got kind of heavy, didn't it?
And that's what Grim just said. Well, that got dark.
Not dark.
Not dark.
That got dark quick.
Just heavy.
Maybe a racist, Grim.
Heavy. We're just talking the facts, people.
Exactly.
And
plus,
as you know,
we-
the 8-Bits podcast opinion is the only one that matters.
As soon as we hijack the Shafts channel, we'll
We
push out our views
hijacked it for the Mario Party. I'm sorry for everyone. It got a little bit homoerotic, and that one
I am glad I went.
Because I was down.
Oh, no.
I was down south, and Spud wanders in and goes, "Mate."
Mate. He wished he was here. That's his problem.
Maybe you should send him that picture I sent you this morning.
Oh yes, I will. Here you go, Spud. Finally, before we get out of here, you need to check out some stuff, don't you?
Yeah, please.
There's a Kickstarter going on at the moment, and check out our Facebook to.
What did that button do? Oh, turn the music on. I was like, nothing has happened.
Seamless.
It's okay.
There's a Kickstarter going on for the Drinking Quest card game. It's an RPG. It's a lot of fun. We've played it, and you guys will see it eventually. And we're going to have the creator, Jason Anarchy, on the show, either for the full show or just a little interview about his game.
It's very fun.
Currently, he's doing a Kickstarter to create
A trilogy.
a trilogy of games, all in full color.
And all those one
Better
deluxe.
dice.
In one deluxe
one
box.
deluxe
Yeah.
box. And it's very cool. So get on there and get some perks. You can actually, if you spend enough money, you can actually get your name tattooed on the guy who created the game. What a psycho.
Yeah.
Psycho.
He's he's amazing.
And you can
Get
you
on
can
his
tell
bicep.
him where
He loves it.
he can put it on his
Bicep.
body.
Bicep
Well,
is
obviously the
bicep.
bicep.
Forehead.
But yeah, if you go to our facebook.com/8bitspodcast, we've posted it a few times there, so check it out. You'll really enjoy it. And if you don't like drinking, you can just play it
With cordial.
It's a fun game, even without the drinking element.
Yeah. And we'll do a full review of it in a Dice Master.
Yeah,
in
why not?
a current episode. Right now.
Sometime after E3.
Yes, after E3.
Yeah.
We will.
I think I need to play it again before we review it.
Yes, definitely. Because we were drunk when we played it.
Yeah.
It's part of the
We
work.
should get drunk and play it again. Let somebody else read Spud's cards this time.
Anything else, people?
Get hype. E3.
E3. It's hyped. We'll let you know as soon as we are going to be posting our massive E3 rundown on all of the conferences. So get your internets ready for that. Follow us all on Twitter. We are wicked on it.
Sometimes.
Check the show notes for those details. 8bitpodcast.com if you would like to become a sponsor or check out old shows in the video and all that kind of thing.
Or email us at... What is it, Brucey?
8bitspodcast at gmail.com.
Say it again.
8bitspodcast at gmail.com.
Nice way.
One more time.
8bitspodcast at gmail.com.
Great. If you have anything to say to us too, we'll put you in the people's sandbag. That's all. Tweet it to us, Facebook us, we'll save it, put it in the document and talk about it. That's it for us.
We'll see everybody on the other side of our E3 Bonanza!
Yes!
Yeah.